Do you want to make your relationship work? Do you want your partner now to be your endgame? Are you tired of going back to the getting to know each other stage? If you do, this video is for you. So watch this video until the end because we will share the techniques on how to make your relationship last forever. Hi, welcome to Soul Joy Arena, and in this channel, we talk about relationships, marriages, love, sex, and much more. While being in love is the most beautiful sensation in the world, remaining in love can be the hardest thing to do. Over the smallest of issues, we frequently witness couples who appear to be made for each other in every way end up getting divorced. Anyone can get skeptical and ask how to make a relationship survive forever in these complex and chaotic times due to the rising frequency of breakups and the speed at which they occur. This prompts you to consider whether any advice and ideas may enable you to develop a warm and loving relationship with your partner long after those impulses have subsided. But if you pay close attention, you'll see that for every quarreling couple, some know how to make their love last forever. They have a strong attraction, respect for one another's honesty, and a desire to stay together no matter what happens. Furthermore, despite all the obstacles, they genuinely support one another and go through the ups and downs together. Their love is not just something they flaunt on Instagram or for public display. But how can they manage to do that? Successful couples frequently exhibit certain common behaviors. Let's take a look at the 7 ways to make your relationship last forever. Number 1. Fight fair. Even the most loyal of friends and compatible couples have disagreements. Establish some respectful ground rules while the situation is calm to prevent your conflicts from destroying your relationship. It might be as simple as making sure everyone has a chance to speak, really listening to one another, and taking a break from the conversation if it becomes tense, with the understanding that you will bring up the subject again in a day or two. You are not always right. Be sure to give your partner a chance to speak. Stop blaming your partner for everything wrong. Number 2. Give time. Give your partner as much time as you can give to one another. The most valuable present you can offer someone is your time. All your partner needs is your time. This is the only way the two of you can develop into a solid team with a happy future. When it comes to love, time management is essential if you have a hectic schedule. Do not use this as an excuse. Regardless of how hectic your life is, you must constantly be there for your partner. Number 3. Give space. I know this is contrary to the second point about giving time to your partner, but you have to know the difference between giving time and giving space. Knowing how to have enough space in your relationship is one of the most crucial things to keep in mind if you want to keep a relationship for the rest of your life. Being together all the time does not imply that a couple is happy. Additionally, it does not imply that you and your partner have to have the same interests and pastimes or do everything together. Giving each other space is equally important when considering how to make a relationship survive forever. Keep in touch throughout, but also live your own life. Have your own circle of people with whom to mingle, and maintain your individuality. As a result, neither of you will take the other for granted, which will develop respect in your relationship. Additionally, you will have more to talk about, which will spice up your relationship. How boring would it be if you carried out everything together without taking breaks for one another? It can even be sometimes beneficial to travel alone and take a vacation from one another. In certain circumstances, Being apart strengthens relationships, making hearts grow fonder. You and your spouse will feel safe and at ease in each other's environments if you are with the proper person, and you will be interested in learning about their life. What do you think about these points so far? Please share them in the comment section below. And hey, if you are still new to our channel and love our topics, please consider subscribing so that you will be notified anytime we upload a new video. Also, give it a thumbs up as this will allow YouTube to show this video to more people. Thanks! And now, let's continue. Number 4. Be honest. If trust is based on lies, then no relationship can survive. Honesty is essential. It simply means that there should be no secrets between people and that there should be room to express yourself freely. This does not involve being direct and harsh. If you cannot be vulnerable with your partner, you cannot have a strong relationship. In fact, betraying your partner's confidence repeatedly is one of the most frequent breakup causes, which makes sense. If you need to discuss something, do it sincerely. Do not be afraid to express your demands and expectations. It's far better than holding it inside a bottle. If the love is genuine, you can even admit your errors, knowing that your lover will sympathize with you. Establish a relationship full of honesty and trust between the two of you so that no outsider may intrude. If you want to maintain a healthy and happy relationship, it is essential to have a solid and honest partnership. Number 5. Keep your promises. Do not make promises when you are happy. Don't be too overwhelmed with your emotions and say things that you cannot fulfill. If you can't keep up with your promises, don't make them in the first place. The trust in a marriage begins to suffer when one promise, no matter how great or small, is broken, and it takes a long time to rebuild that trust. Therefore, when making promises, exercise extreme caution and honesty. Don't merely make promises for the sake of making them. Make sure you only make commitments you can keep. Number 6. Know your partner's love language. It's crucial for long-term relationships that we understand that not everyone loves and desires to be loved similarly. Love languages are a tool to aid you and your partner in identifying your preferred modes of romantic communication. There are 5 different love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. By expressing love in the required ways, the love languages enable you to connect more deeply in your relationship. You can demonstrate that you genuinely want to get to know your partner well and meet their emotional needs by learning their preferred love language. Number 7. Be realistic with your expectations and learn to forgive. Learn to forgive and lower your standards. Unrealistic expectations are the cause of the majority of marriage failures. You feel betrayed and enraged when your partner falls short of these standards. When this accumulates over time, chaos may result. In addition to appropriately controlling expectations, forgiveness is essential to a successful partnership. If you want to know how to make a relationship continue longer, you must be able to ask for forgiveness and practice forgiving others. There isn't a relationship in the world that doesn't experience its fair share of highs and lows. The most crucial thing is that you should be aware of when and how to react when either of you makes a mistake. It is preferable to deal with problems head-on and consign them to the past, where they belong, rather than avoid them altogether. It's not easy to maintain a relationship that will last a lifetime. But keep in mind that every healthy relationship has difficulties. Even if it is difficult, if you love someone, you will remain together. It just needs commitment, hard work, and love for one another. A relationship that is worth having is a relationship that is worth fighting for. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree with us too? Do you think these points are effective in making love last forever? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.